Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. For this video, I did these coasters quite a while ago, but I thought you might be interested to see my process. I'm using teal, white, and just a touch of Moonstone by Mrs. Colourberry. These are mica pigments, and I've added about a spoonful into each cup. So I'm starting in the same way as I started most of my coasters. I put a rim of the main colour around the edge. And there I am putting some white just into the middle of that moonstone. The moonstone is kind of a iridescent beige, but as I said, you could use any other colour if you had it around. You could use some acrylic beige. And then I add just clear right into the middle of it, and I let it push it out. And as it pulls it back in again, it makes a really pretty effect. a close-up, still wet, they haven't cured yet. I like to wait the full 24 to 48 hours for them to properly cure before I take them out of the mold. But you can take them out of the mold after 24 hours and just place them on some silicone or a silicone mat or a bin liner laid flat on a tabletop, and let them continue curing for another day. This is when you can add your gold gild to the edge with a brush. I didn't tape it, but you'll see in the next shot the final result. And here they are. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have one or two of these left over on my computer hard disk, so I will be releasing them this week for your enjoyment. Please leave any comments down below. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye!